Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the weekend vibe collective general reading. Just checking the energy for the weekend as it pertains to the collective. Like I always say, it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable, and that time as well as the energy is fluid. I was guided to use all of the decks that are out today. I'm going to be starting out with the Black Moon Astrology cards. I'll then be following up with the Halloween Tarot. And then I'm going to get the guidance or advice from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And yes, I know I'm using the Halloween Tarot. It don't have to be Halloween for me to use it. But like I said, I was guided to use these decks today. They all came to me, so I grabbed them. I did already shuffle, cleanse and bless the cards, and set the intention to, for messages for this weekend. And, kind of, I'm sitting here laughing to myself because you guys know we started out the week with the full moon, lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So when I got the first two decks, I was just like, I know like the energy is still around. But with that being said, we're gonna jump right in and see what's going on for this weekend. And know that, it could pertain to you. It doesn't have to. It could be what's going on around you, inside of you, or to someone you may be energetically connected to, or it may have nothing to do with you at all. So let's see. What's what we starting out with. Ooh, we got the sixth house routine, which is the sixth house is ruled by Virgo energy. And what I just heard was putting things in place. So some of you could be, getting things in place as it pertains to you, your routine, your daily life. Right now we have no planets in Virgo. So this could also, what I'm getting is like a need to get things in place, to put things in order. And then we have Jupiter up under it, which says abundance. And I was getting, as I was shuffling, like something is coming in for you. Especially because I was feeling that Aries-like energy. Right now, Jupiter is in Aries. And with this combination of the cards coming out, it feels like, let me bring this down a little bit. There we go. It feels like there is something that you either need to make space for with this daily routine. Like I'm seeing like almost like the magician, like moving things around, like someone's moving things around. You could be moving things around, but it's almost like it's whatever you're doing or whatever you need to do is to make space for something that's about to come in. And I don't know Miley Cyrus's zodiac. I'm gonna have to look it up after I finish this video, but they're giving me like wrecking ball, because whatever is about to come in, it's gonna come in. You see how this lightning is here? Like it's gonna come in like a wrecking ball. And then up under that we have the the Black Moon Lilith, the mystery card. And it's something that could possibly be hidden from you right now, or something that you may not see, because Lilith is the, like, how can I put it? It is the, like, the dark side of the moon, quote unquote. So it's like what you can't see. And up under that we have the seventh house, which for some of you it could be like a relationship. because you know that seventh house Libra energy, you know, it represents partners and relationships and relating. It doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you it is. But it could be like a new friend, you know, a new dynamic that could be coming in for you. And just like I said, up under that, we have the Libra eye balance with the water energy. I think some of you are feeling this. You know, you're feeling this coming in. And it almost makes me feel like with the Libra eye balance, it's like, just keep your cool. Because for some of you, I feel like even though like the energy that I'm feeling off of this Jupiter card is almost giving me like tower energy, it's going to be like I just heard sweet surprise. So I like this. We'll see what comes out though. So what messages do we need as it pertains? And you guys know, like, Scorpio is what they consider, you know, like the underworld, the, you know, the shadow, what's not seen. And the bottom of the deck, you guys know I'm a bottom of the deck person. So that's what's underneath, what's hidden. And it really just came out so clear. And when I started shuffling the tarot deck, the first card I seen was the Ace of Swords. So there could be some clarity that may be coming in for some of you as well. Especially with us in, you know, with the full moon winding down, you know, at the height of the full moon, things come up that's beneath the surface. And the Ace of Swords, like, we're going to be ending the weekend with Aquarius energy, which is the Ace of Swords. So there could be some clarity or some type of knowledge or wisdom or enlightenment that is coming to you all this weekend. But let's see, what's the overall energy? Yes. So we have Capricorn, IUs. And right now the moon is at, as I'm recording this, it's at 28 degrees Capricorn. And this is making me feel like, you know, like I said, I felt that magician type energy, which is Gemini and Virgo. And the sun will be moving into Gemini today as well, from Taurus to Gemini. And it feels like, you know, with this Capricorn energy, you know, it deals with stability, structure, your work and career, your status. It's like, you know, you're figuring out a way of how to like almost correlate things as it, you know, pertains to your stability. It could be work, it could be home, it could be family, it could be a relationship. But that's the energy that I'm feeling off of this. Can I get one more? Oh, that's too many. I get one more. Yep. And then we have Venus, which is love. Okay, you guys know I always say I love it. But yes. So with this energy, it's making me feel like someone is like trying to figure out how they can almost it almost makes me feel like utilize love in a more practical and stable and I just heard realistic capacity. No matter what that love is, whether it's love for a person, place, or thing, how can it like be to your benefit rather than your detriment? For some of you, there is we got the 10th house at the bottom of the deck, which is the world, which is ruled by Capricorn energy. And it makes me feel like you're, how can I say this? Like, because we know the world is the ending of cycles. Energy. But, and as I'm sitting here, like, trying to think of the words to say, my heart is pounding. And it's almost like, how can I, start, not me personally, but just like what I'm feeling is like, how can I start moving out of a place of love? Because I'm also seeing like the 10 of Pentacles. And it's like to create that ultimate, stability and abundance as I start a new cycle. Because something's ending so that something new can begin. And it's like you have to, oh my God. With the Cancer, I feel it's like, go where your heart is telling you. Like, we have the I use and the Venus card, which is like, it's like saying use your heart. Because whatever it is, like, you feel it with the Cancer energy here. And it's speaking to you on the soul level. And like I said, I knew there was a reason why they had me grab these cards. Because look at, we have the Scorpio, I transformed. And this for some of you, this could be a transformative experience. It could be, like a person like just coming into your world and changing it up. It could be a new job. It could be a new project. Whatever it is for you, like, it's calling to you. That's what I just heard. Like, it's calling to you. And it's time for you to utilize that energy, like, build up the momentum, because Venus is in Aries too. Even though it's the placement of Venus in Aries is kind of, it's like debilitated. It's like you got to work through the energy. So let me leave these out, and then we'll see what's going on. Alright. Yeah, so bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Cups, which is, it could be an energy of being, emotionally confused. It could also be a card of options. And like I said, like, looking at even the depiction on this card, it's almost giving the energy of how can I, use or make things like almost work together in harmony. Like the traditional tarot, the Seven of Cups, they're scattered out and they all have different things in it. But with this depiction, like I said, it's like this could be you or, someone in regards to you. But it's trying to figure out how to, like, make a connection or correlate something. It could be a person, because we do have the Empress here. Male or female doesn't matter. But someone could be thinking about how to make something work. We know the Empress is that Venus and Libra energy. And then we have the Ten of Cups, yes. Which is looked at as like, the ultimate emotional satisfaction and fulfillment that you can share. And I feel that, like I said, I'm getting the energy of someone that's like trying to figure out how they can make things work. And then up under that, we have the Chariot. But it's like there is what I'm feeling. Like there is like some inner turmoil or conflict that you're going to have to get past, that you're going to have to work through with the Chariot and the Five of Wands. But I almost feel like this is exactly what you're doing. And whatever this process is for you, you're working through some type of internal conflict that is almost keeping you from attaining what it is that you want. So let's see what comes out. I just heard Wrecking Ball again. So there could be a person, like I said, for some of you, there's a person with this Knight of Wands that could be coming into your awareness or your reality. And they're tied to a Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Which is like they're bringing this to you, is what I feel. It's almost like a wish fulfillment emotionally with everything you want physically. What else do we need to see? Yes, oh my God. Oh my God. Then we have the Sun. Which, you know, everyone looks at the Sun as like the happiest card in the tarot deck. But it's joy, it's happiness, it's vitality. Yeah, it's almost like whether it's you or someone else with the Devil at the bottom, you're leaving this energy behind. It's almost like with this full moon Scorpio, whatever this energy is for you, whether it's toxic people, places, things, mindsets, it could also be like, you know, addictions. This energy was brought to light with the Sun here. And some of you are realizing, like, you know, it's time to leave that behind as the Knight of Wands. Why all these cards keep falling out like this? And then we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, because you're seeking, you know, that balance and that stability. They're telling me harmony. This is what you're, you know, you're I'm not gonna say in search of, but it's what you know with the Page of Swords at the bottom, that it's something that you can actually have. Yeah. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, or pumpkins, in this deck. And it's like, yeah, this is an energy of, you know, assessing, of analyzing your next steps, as with the Six of Swords at the bottom. Some of you are just contemplating or thinking about like how you're going to, you know, utilize the energy, because with this Knight of Wands, it can be very impulsive energy, sudden energy, and it's fire. So there's some passion and some desire behind this energy that's almost like fueling you to make a move, literally, with the Six of Swords at the bottom. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And it's like almost with the Six of Pentacles and the Sun, like you're seeing, because the Six of Pentacles is an energy of, you know, balance, it's reciprocity, it's, you know, give and take. And it's like what you're seeing, because the Sun is clarity as well. It's almost like someone has, you know, weighed the pros and cons of a situation, and it's almost like, how can I say this? Like, some of you are realizing that you're giving more than you're getting in whatever situation that you're in. Whether it be money, time, energy, effort, because that's what this is too, the Seven of Pumpkins. It's like an energy of, you know, investing, analyzing and assessing what you put into a situation versus what you got out. And some of you are seeing like the pros and the cons of whatever situation that you're in right now, where you could be, you know, giving and everyone else is receiving, but you're not receiving. And you're seeing that like you want something more balance with the Temperance here. The Temperance and the Four of Wands. Let me get one more. Yes. Oh my God. You don't get no more balance than this. Justice. And like I said, like they're drawing me to the scales. Like I said, you weigh the pros and the cons. Like, and some of you are realizing that whatever situation you're in, it could have been a block. It could have been something that you are holding on to. But ultimately, what I feel like it's this Four of Pentacles is a block. Because from the 7 to the 6, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And there's the Ace of Pentacles at play. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here, which I'm feeling is like a block from the Ace of Pentacles. But we're going to look. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Yeah. Now, this could be someone, this could be you showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. Because like I said, someone is coming towards you. In this Nine of Pentacles energy, you could be single, very independent, self-sufficient. I almost feel like this person has been like watching you, but they don't know how to approach you. But it's almost like this with the Seven of Cups, but with the Nine of Cups here, the Nine of Ghosts, it's almost like this wish fulfillment is beneficial for both people. And it is a masculine energy showing up as the King of Wands. Because either they see you as wish fulfillment or you see them as wish fulfillment. But they know, like, as the Page of with the Page of Pentacles, it's going to be, or, it has to be something that, not saying that they have to offer you anything, but they have to obtain a new perspective, which is going to be that death transformation process. They have to look at it differently. And then, like I said, I felt that tower. And here it is. This is going to, like they just said, it's going to be life-changing. And I can feel it all over this reading, especially with the world here. Give me one more for this Knight of Wands. Yeah, like I said, they could be watching you. We have the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. They're definitely watching you. And with the High Priestess here, like, it almost makes me feel like there's some hidden, feelings that is there. But it's also like their intuition is prompting them to come towards you. You could be receiving a message, because we have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords here. They could be like being guided to reach out to you, but not knowing what to say or how to say it. What's the Seven of Pumpkins? Yeah, they're Seven of Wands. Maybe it's almost like I'm getting energy of maybe like this person is feeling like they're blocked. Yeah. They're feeling like they're blocked with this Seven of Wands. Like, it's almost like they're thinking like this is going to be more of a challenge, and it's because if you're this masculine energy, you're up against a feminine energy as showing up as this Queen of Swords who doesn't take any shit. So you have to come to her correct. And it's, stressing this person out. because they don't, you know, they feel like they're gonna meet resistance. What's this? What's this? Yeah. So they're, you know, we got the Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands. Yeah, it's like they're, it almost feels like, I hate to say it like this, but like intimidation is what I'm feeling. But there's no need to, you know, like be intimidated. This person is solid. And now they're giving, you know, me this High Priestess as, you know, this person, whether it's you in this Nine of Pentacles energy or the other person, like they, it's almost like, I think the intimidation comes from, they know how you feel with the Page of Swords and the High Priestess, or you know how they feel. And even though they may not have expressed it, it's almost like they're being guided to, like, to tell you to say it. But they just don't, it's like they almost don't know how to do that. So why is Justice here? Yeah. We have the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. Which I said I felt that Ten of Pentacles over here. And it's like, the Hierophant, you know, that represents, you know, value. It represents, you know, commitment. It's a higher learning type of card. It's understanding. I get off of the Hierophant. It's like wisdom. And it's like, with the Justice here and the Hierophant, with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like, what I'm hearing is like, this is what you want. This is like the commitment that you want. They're giving me like the foundation. The foundation. Can I get one more? Because for some of you, whether it's you or them, someone is coming from a place where they felt or been through a lot of lack with the Five of Pentacles. So it's almost like, with this energy, what's this foundation energy that I'm feeling? What's this foundation energy? Because the foundation is here in the Four of Wands. What is this foundation? That's too many. What's this foundation? Because yeah, it's almost like, because we got the Eight of Swords, which is, you know, it's like, this person knows that they want something solid, grounded, real. But with the Eight of Swords, it's like they're afraid of it. They're afraid of it. They could have like a lot of people and places and things around them that are like, I can, like, especially with this depiction, like in their ear. So they hold back from they hold their, how they're feeling in as this King of Cups. And with the world, they just like, it's like someone is like looking at everything they want, but just afraid to go after it. Because it's like, it's like with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like they feel it's too good to be true. But having that mindset it's self-sabotaging. It's self-sabotaging. Can I get one for the Sun? You cannot make this shit up. the Tower. Yeah, and these are both cards of like realizations. But like I said, there's some clarity that is going to be coming through, and it may be by way of a Tower moment. I get one more. Yep. Yeah, it is. It's going to come. It's going to come in really fast because we have the Knight of Swords at the bottom. And for some of you, you're going to have to make a decision with the Two of Pentacles. And are you going to allow the cycle to end with the World so that you can begin a new cycle and, you know, attaining what it is that you want? Or are you going to sabotage it with the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords, having a negative mindset on what change and transformation is with the Death card, and staying in a toxic cycle with the Devil? Wow. But what also came out was the Star. Like, this almost feels like, you know, the Star is an energy of hope and faith, and what it's making me feel like is this sudden, you know, realization is going to be how can I put it? Like, it's going to be healing on a soul level for you. Do we have a flipper? Yep. Yeah, it's almost like you really have to think on what it is that you truly value with the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like there's a highlight through this energy here, the Star, the Tower, and the Sun. Like, it's almost like a spotlight is being put on what you value. Like, I feel like it's like it's being highlighted for you. And it's almost like, do you just, with the Three of Cups, the way they're giving it to me, because it could be an energy of, you know, like coming together, you know, with people emotionally, but it's almost like, do you value the look of some, like, it's almost like, do you value the look of something looking like it's all happy and merry, or do you actually value having these types of connections? Like, I don't want something that just looks like it's happy if it's not really that way. Like, I feel like I always say this, like, wouldn't you rather have something that looks like what it is? If it's happy, it's happy. If it's not, it's not. But don't put a facade on. Yeah. And we have the Five of Wands. Give me one more. I'm clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, and then I'm going to get the guidance or advice. Yep, and we have the King of Swords. Like, yeah, some of you know, like, with the Five of Wands and the King of Swords here, you're battling with, I feel like this is one energy, the masculine and feminine energy of one person. And it feels like you're struggling between, like, what you know and what you, like, can see. But and it's like you're trying to find a way to bridge it together. Like, yes, like you're trying to find a way, or trying to, there's a person who, like, if these can all be three different people, because we have the Two of Cups with the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and then the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. There could be a light being shined on a person that only cares about, the way things look. If you're a masculine energy, you could have two different feminine energies. One you're constantly fighting with the Five of Wands. And you know this as the masculine energy. But then there's another person here where you have that, almost like that soul connection with. And it's a true pair. Like, I can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. That's for some of you. For others of you, you're trying to find a way of how to, like, balance out your masculine and your feminine energy. Because the King and Queen of Swords, if you harness that energy right within yourself, that's a badass energy. I'm not saying that the Queen of Pentacles is bad, but the Queen of Pentacles is only worried about, things from a physical perspective. But this Queen of Swords here, it's almost like, I'm feeling that High Priestess again. Like, she's all seeing and all knowing. Her truth is always in front of her. She's very, like, realistic. And not saying that the Queen of Pentacles isn't, but it's realistic to the point of this, whoever this is, it could be you, it doesn't have to be, but whoever this is, they're only realistic from the standpoint of what they can touch or attain. This Queen of Swords is different. It's different. And they're like wanting me to clarify both of these queens, but I don't want this video to be too long. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. We got the Three of Swords. So this Queen of Pentacles, if it's, a person for you and it's not your own energy, what they're showing me is like someone who is like grasping for straws because they've probably been hurt, went through some, painful things in the past. So it's like they try to compensate with things to heal this energy. But what it ultimately does is just leave them stuck as the Two of Wands. They struggle with moving past whatever this Three of Swords is for them. Yep. So that's what that Queen of Pentacles is struggling with. They stay like at a crossroads because it's like they almost can't figure out how to move past that energy with the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups. Or Six of Swords, excuse me. And tell me about this Queen of Swords. Listen, the Magician, and that was the energy that I felt as soon as we started the reading. This Queen of Swords knows how to, like, it's giving me that energy of she knows how to use what she has to get what she wants, and she doesn't let anything stand in her way. Like I said, her truth is always clear. She's hip to, the bullshit that may even try to come at her when people show up to her as this Magician energy. She may be warm, even though, a lot of people describe her as cold, but a cold person ain't gonna, have their hand out and in a welcoming manner like the Queen of Swords has. But her truth is in her right hand. She's gonna call it out. She's gonna say it. But she also harnesses this Magician energy. Like, it's almost like she controls her environment. This person is letting, this Queen of Pentacles is letting things of the past control their environment, where this Queen of Swords has taken their power back. Now this masculine energy, that could be why like I felt that sense of intimidation or defeat, because he's aware of this within both of these females. And I'm just saying he and she for the purposes of the card. This could be a woman with two men, or it could be all men or all women. But this King of Swords knows that he can't fake this one out. But it's almost like with the Five of Wands here, like he's tired of struggling with whoever this is over here, because they're still holding on to some type of baggage. Tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah. The Ace of Swords. This masculine energy knows. And it's like either with the Fool at the bottom, either he's gonna take a leap of faith and like almost go towards what scares him, because that's what's gonna bring on the transformation, or he's gonna literally play the fool and, you know, go backwards and keep this dynamic going with whoever this is over here. Yeah. But this reading was really about like somebody's in between closing one cycle and starting another. And it's clear as day what it is. It's clear as day. But what I also feel with this Ace of Swords, because they're showing me almost like the Hanged Man with this bat being upside down, is that this masculine energy, whether it's you or someone else, that new perspective has been gained. Now it's time to act on it with the Fool. And that's basically what it is. So let's get the guidance or advice. Bottom of the deck is not for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to close out this cycle. We got the not for you and the never ending story. You're tired. I feel the exhaustion here in the Five of Wands and whatever you're in. So you know whatever you're in is not for you. But like I said, it's like you're trying to figure out how can you exchange, you know, with exchanging gifts, how you can figure it out and, you know, work with something that's more to what you like, a energetic match to where you're at. So what's the guidance or advice? Yep, transformation. The regeneration card, which is a 10, which is the world, the cycle closing, ending of a cycle. It's time to transform. Now is the time with TikTok and clean it up. Literally. So there you have it, guys. That is the weekend vibe reading. As always, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light, and I'll see y'all on the next one. All right, later.